Transform your life with 22 Stoic principles. My summary of the Meditations of Marcus Aurelius. Welcome, seekers of wisdom and tranquility. Imagine a life transformed by ancient wisdom. A life where challenges become opportunities and inner peace is your constant companion. Today, we embark on a journey through the timeless teachings of one of history's greatest philosophers, Marcus Aurelius. In this video, we'll explore 22 Stoic principles from his meditations that can profoundly impact your life. Imagine a young professional, overwhelmed by the chaos of daily life, struggling to find balance and purpose. One day, they stumble upon the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who penned his reflections in a series of personal writings known as Meditations. Intrigued, they delve into these ancient texts and discover timeless principles that not only resonate deeply, but also offer practical guidance for navigating life's challenges. Stay with us as we explore these 22 Stoic principles, distilled from the Meditations of Marcus Aurelius, and uncover how they can bring clarity, resilience, and tranquility to your life today. Principle 1. Embrace rationality. To kick things off, let's talk about rationality. Marcus Aurelius believed that rational thinking was the cornerstone of a virtuous life. In Meditations, he often reflected on the importance of reason in making decisions and guiding actions. Rationality allows us to see things clearly, free from the distortions of emotion and impulse. It's about understanding the world as it is, not as we wish it to be. For example, Marcus often reminded himself to separate his thoughts from his emotions. He practiced pausing before reacting, asking himself if his response was based on reason or if it was merely an emotional outburst. This practice can help us avoid rash decisions and unnecessary conflicts in our daily lives. Imagine a stressful day at work. Instead of reacting in frustration, taking a moment to assess the situation calmly and rationally can lead to more constructive outcomes. Principle 2. Accept what you cannot change. Accept the things to which fate binds you, Marcus wrote, and love the people with whom fate brings you together. This principle is about recognizing what is within our control and what is not. Many aspects of life, like the actions of others, the weather, or past events, are beyond our control. By accepting this, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and frustration. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the serenity that comes with accepting the natural course of events. Instead of resisting or lamenting what we cannot change, we should focus on what we can control: our thoughts, our reactions, and our decisions. This principle teaches us to redirect our energy towards productive actions and maintain peace of mind regardless of external circumstances. Principle 3. Practice mindfulness and presence. Living in the moment is a recurring theme in Meditations. Marcus Aurelius urged himself to be present and fully engaged with whatever task was at hand. He believed that mindfulness, being aware of our thoughts and actions in the present moment, was essential for living a fulfilling life. In today's fast-paced world, practicing mindfulness can help us slow down and appreciate the present. Whether it's through meditation, deep breathing, or simply paying full attention to our activities, mindfulness allows us to connect deeply with our experiences and reduce stress. Marcus often reminded himself that the present moment is all we truly have, and by fully embracing it, we can find greater contentment and clarity. Principle 4. Cultivate inner peace. Inner peace was a key pursuit for Marcus Aurelius. He believed that true tranquility comes from within, not from external circumstances. In Meditations, he frequently explored ways to cultivate a calm and steady mind, regardless of the chaos around him. To achieve inner peace, Marcus advocated for regular self-reflection and meditation. He also emphasized the importance of aligning our actions with our values and staying true to our principles. By focusing on our inner life and maintaining our integrity, we can create a sense of peace that remains unshaken by external events. Principle 5. Value virtue above all. For Marcus Aurelius, virtue was the highest good. He believed that living a virtuous life was the key to happiness and fulfillment. In Stoicism, virtue encompasses wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These qualities guide our actions and decisions, leading us to live in harmony with others and the world. In Meditations, Marcus often reflected on how to embody these virtues in his daily life. He sought wisdom through continuous learning, displayed courage by facing challenges head-on, practiced justice by treating others fairly, and maintained temperance by exercising self-control. By prioritizing virtue, we can lead lives that are not only successful but also meaningful and ethically grounded. Principle 6. Maintain discipline and self-control. Discipline and self-control are essential for personal growth and success. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of mastering our impulses and desires. He believed that by exercising discipline, we could achieve our goals and live according to our values. In Meditations, Marcus often wrote about the necessity of rising early, working diligently, and resisting temptations. This practice of self-control helped him stay focused and productive. In our own lives, cultivating discipline can help us build healthy habits, stay committed to our goals, and overcome obstacles with resilience. Principle 7. Foster resilience. Resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity, is a central theme in Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius faced numerous challenges during his reign as emperor, from wars to personal losses. Yet, he consistently maintained his composure and strength. He believed that resilience came from understanding that difficulties are a natural part of life. By viewing challenges as opportunities for growth and learning, we can develop a resilient mindset. In Meditations, Marcus often reminded himself to remain steadfast and courageous in the face of adversity, knowing that each challenge was a chance to strengthen his character. Principle 8. Live simply. Simplicity is a virtue celebrated by Stoics. Marcus Aurelius believed that living a simple life, free from unnecessary desires and excess, was crucial for achieving inner peace and happiness. He often reflected on the beauty of nature and the value of appreciating life's simple pleasures. In Meditations, Marcus encouraged himself to focus on what truly mattered and to avoid getting caught up in materialism. By living simply, we can reduce stress, find contentment in what we have, and focus on our personal and spiritual growth. This principle teaches us to prioritize our well-being and relationships over the accumulation of wealth and possessions. Principle 9. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can transform our perspective on life. Marcus Aurelius frequently expressed gratitude for the people, experiences, and opportunities in his life. He believed that recognizing and appreciating the good in our lives helps us cultivate a positive and resilient mindset. In Meditations, Marcus often listed things he was grateful for, which helped him maintain a sense of perspective and joy even during difficult times. By practicing gratitude, we can shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a sense of abundance and fulfillment. Principle 10. Seek wisdom. Wisdom, the pursuit of knowledge and understanding, was highly valued by Marcus Aurelius. He believed that wisdom was essential for making sound decisions and leading a virtuous life. In Meditations, Marcus often reflected on the importance of learning from others, seeking truth, and questioning his assumptions. By seeking wisdom, we can expand our horizons, deepen our understanding of the world, and make more informed choices. This principle encourages us to be lifelong learners, open to new ideas and experiences, and committed to personal growth. Principle 11. Build strong relationships. Strong relationships are a cornerstone of a fulfilling life. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of cultivating meaningful connections with others. He believed that our interactions with others shape our character and influence our happiness. In Meditations, Marcus often reflected on the value of friendship, compassion, and empathy. He encouraged himself to treat others with kindness and respect, recognizing that everyone is part of a larger community. By building strong relationships, we can create a support network that enriches our lives and helps us navigate challenges. Principle 12. Embrace mortality. Reflecting on mortality was a common practice for Marcus Aurelius. He believed that contemplating death helps us appreciate life and live more fully. In Meditations, he frequently reminded himself of the transient nature of life and the inevitability of death. By embracing mortality, we can gain a greater sense of urgency and purpose. This principle encourages us to focus on what truly matters, make the most of our time, and live with intention. It also helps us develop a sense of peace and acceptance, knowing that death is a natural part of life. Principle 13. Prioritize your own judgments. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of developing independent thinking and trusting our own judgments. He believed that relying on external opinions can lead to confusion and dissatisfaction. In Meditations, he often reminded himself to stay true to his values and make decisions based on his own understanding and reasoning. By prioritizing our own judgments, we can build confidence and clarity in our choices. This principle encourages us to think critically, question assumptions, and make decisions that align with our principles and goals. Principle 14. Act with justice. Justice, one of the core Stoic virtues, was central to Marcus Aurelius' philosophy. He believed that acting justly meant treating others fairly, respecting their rights, and contributing to the common good. In Meditations, Marcus often reflected on how to embody justice in his actions and decisions. By acting with justice, we can create a more harmonious and equitable world. This principle encourages us to stand up for what is right, support others, and strive for fairness in all aspects of life. Principle 15. Remain humble. Humility was a key value for Marcus Aurelius. Despite his position as emperor, he remained humble and constantly reminded himself of his human limitations. In Meditations, Marcus often reflected on the importance of humility and the dangers of arrogance. By remaining humble, we can stay open to learning and growth. This principle encourages us to recognize our strengths and weaknesses, appreciate the contributions of others, and avoid the pitfalls of ego and pride. Principle 16. Endure hardships. Endurance, the ability to withstand difficulties and persevere, was a significant theme in Marcus Aurelius' writings. He believed that enduring hardships with grace and resilience was essential for personal growth and strength. In Meditations, Marcus often reminded himself to stay strong and maintain his composure in the face of adversity. By enduring hardships, we can develop resilience and fortitude. This principle encourages us to see challenges as opportunities for growth, remain steadfast in our efforts, and find strength in perseverance. Principle 17. Avoid superficial pleasures. Marcus Aurelius believed that true happiness comes from within, not from external or superficial pleasures. In Meditations, he often reflected on the fleeting nature of material and sensory pleasures and the importance of focusing on deeper, more meaningful pursuits. By avoiding superficial pleasures, we can cultivate a more fulfilling and sustainable sense of happiness. This principle encourages us to seek joy in personal growth, meaningful relationships, and virtuous living rather than in temporary gratifications. Principle 18. Meditate on your purpose. Finding and living our purpose was a crucial aspect of Marcus Aurelius' philosophy. He believed that understanding our purpose helps us live with intention and direction. In Meditations, Marcus often reflected on his purpose and how to align his actions with it. By meditating on our purpose, we can gain clarity and motivation in our lives. This principle encourages us to reflect on our values, set meaningful goals, and take actions that contribute to our sense of fulfillment and contribution. Principle 19. Accept your fate with grace. The Stoic concept of amor fati, or love of fate, was central to Marcus Aurelius' philosophy. He believed that accepting our fate with grace and equanimity was essential for inner peace. In Meditations, Marcus often reflected on the importance of embracing life's events, both good and bad, as part of a larger, meaningful whole. By accepting our fate with grace, we can find peace and resilience in the face of challenges. This principle encourages us to trust in the natural course of events, focus on what we can control, and maintain a positive attitude regardless of circumstances. Principle 20. Practice detachment. Detachment, the ability to maintain a healthy distance from our desires and emotions, was a key practice for Marcus Aurelius. He believed that detachment helps us maintain inner peace and clarity. In Meditations, Marcus often reflected on the importance of letting go of attachments and focusing on what truly matters. By practicing detachment, we can reduce stress and anxiety, make more rational decisions, and cultivate a sense of inner freedom. This principle encourages us to release our grip on external outcomes, stay centered in our values, and find contentment within ourselves. Principle 21. Seek harmony with nature. Aligning with the natural world was a significant theme in Marcus Aurelius' writings. He believed that living in harmony with nature helps us find balance and peace. In Meditations, Marcus often reflected on the beauty and order of the natural world and the importance of aligning our actions with it. By seeking harmony with nature, we can foster a sense of connection and well-being. This principle encourages us to appreciate the natural world, live sustainably, and recognize our place within the larger ecosystem. Principle 22. Reflect daily. Daily reflection was a cornerstone of Marcus Aurelius' practice. He believed that regular self-reflection helps us stay aligned with our values and make continuous improvements. In Meditations, Marcus often wrote about his thoughts, experiences, and lessons learned, using this practice to gain insight and clarity. By reflecting daily, we can develop greater self-awareness, learn from our experiences, and stay focused on our goals. This principle encourages us to take time each day to review our actions, celebrate our successes, and identify areas for growth. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found value in these principles, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. And remember, true change starts from within.